right, good afternoon and welcome to you from inside the White Bear Lake Sports Center. We're glad to have you with us for today's Junior Gold A matchup between the Farmington Tigers and the White Bear Lake Bears. This is the second of two regular season games between White Bear and Farmington. Farmington won the prior meeting on January 14th by a final of 6-0. The Bears entered today with a record of 2-10-3, and the Tigers with a record of 11-5-1. Here is today's projected lineup for the Tigers, beginning with the forwards. Number 3, Jack Arness. Number 4, Jaden Kelly. Number 6, Ben Fryer. Number 10, Jacob Mackey. Number 20, Everett Peer. Number 21, Dom Spice. Number 24, Brody Dolan. Number 25, Brody Malcheski. And number 28, Parker Nivola. On defense are number 5, Blake Hagedorn. Number 8, Caleb Tracy. Number 17, Jordan Karich. And number 22, Cooper Voth. Farmington goaltender is number 35, Braden Ferdine. Unavailable today is number 36, Brody Rasmussen. And head coach of the Tigers is Brendan Kelly. All right, both teams up to center ice for the pregame handshake. The White Bear players in the white uniforms with the black numbers, and Farmington wearing their black uniforms with the white numbers. To start the game, the Tigers will be attacking from right to left across your screen. And starting goaltenders will be number 33, Henry Young for the Bears. And as always, Turbo for the Tigers.
Coming up.
Our first 5 out from Farmington are going to be Arness, Nivola, Fryer, and Karich and Tracy on D. Puck is down. We're underway.
Now my thing's way too low.
Swung around. Nivola chips it out for Arness. He'll pick it up through the neutral zone. He'll flip it down low. Tigers throw it out front. Quick shot and a stop made by Young.
I can't reach.
Bear is able to throw it all the way down the ice. Tracy will collect it for Farmington. Now over for Nivola, right wing side. Nivola's shot, and Young hangs on to it. Game's first whistle. Good crowd here tonight at the White Bear Lake Sports Center, as it is senior night here in White Bear. Shot scored! Wolf from the right point off the face-off. And the Tigers take an early 1-0 lead 49 seconds into the game. And so we got Mackey here and Melchewski at the forward. Shot by Mackey, knocked down by Young. And now we've also got Hagedorn and the goal scorer both back on D. Here, angles one up ahead. Mackey fights his way up to it. Shot didn't make its way on net.
Oh, I gave it.
Here, taps one back. Melchewski's tries to wrap around. Young able to slide the right pad over. And now flipped out to center ice. Picked up by Tracy. Tracy had it taken off his stick. Spice gets pushed off the puck. Turns it over. Now White Bear has it. And now Kelly will take it up the left wing side. Gains the red line and dumps it in. Spice down. Able to work it back to Dolan. Now to Spice. Flip back behind the White Bear net. Spice slowing things down. Dolan will circle back. He'll fire it in. Spice chops at it. Kelly also over to help. And now puck squirts up ahead. White Bear sends one in. Turbo turns to the side. Reverse back. Hagedorn. He'll bump one over. Kelly up ahead. Arness racing up ahead. Now back out. Trying to find Hagedorn. Hagedorn will just send it down low. Arness moves it over far side. Right circle shot. Hit bodies in front, and there it is. Fryer finds the puck and beats Young. Tigers up 2-0.
Alright, is this going to throw you if I move it up?
Just leave it. You can leave it. So Fryer from Nivela and Voth, who picks up his second point already. Shot in off the right pad of Turbo. Long stretch, pass up ahead. Nivela skating in, score! So Tigers off to a blazing start, 3-0. Hagedorn picks up the assist on the goal from Nivela. Goal comes at 3:48 of the first. And icing now the call against Farmington. How about that? Face off to the right of Turbo. Puck comes back behind the Farmington goal. Thrown out front, jamming at it, right at the side. And whistle comes. White Bear faithful thinking that one was in the net, but Turbo had it pinned up and covered. Tracy sends one hard around for Malcheski. And Malcheski fights through it, now picked up by Pierre. Mackey has it now. Back to Pierre. Pierre will play it up high. Tracy skating in, had it knocked off of his stick into the slot, and the Bears away with it. Tracy comes over with a good physical play. And now we're going to get some extracurriculars early. White Bear fans, student section in particular, loving it. And I imagine we'll get some penalties out of this. So officials trying to sort out the penalties here. And so far we've just got a White Bear player in the penalty box. So Tiger Bench getting an explanation here from the officials. And Williams takes the penalty for White Bear. But we got 4-on-4.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Is one of our guys He's opening the door. Okay.
Oh, Tracy gets a 5-minute major, apparently.
What do I do here? Put Tracy's on? Put both on? That was right. Do I put two in it? Or goes to Tracy's?
So we'll go 4-on-4 here for a bit. And then White Bear will get a power play. Spice trying to slide it out. And are we calling a trip here? We are. Spice dragged down to the ice.
So they get another one? Did you say blazing hot start? Did you say blazing hot start? My dad said, oh, he's right. They're off to blazing hot start.
All right, so now we're 4-on-3. Tigers on the power play. Spice tried to move it up the wall and now back out to neutral ice. Spice will carry it in. Bumps it back for Dolan. Now to Spice. Spice shot. And Young able to make the stop. Back over to Spice on the near side. Now back up high for Dolan. Over to both. Hagedorn will move it back up. Right point for Dolan. Dolan slides it over. One-timer fanned on. And now cleared. Ooh, almost made it over the glass. Vogt now in with speed. Picked up by Fryer. Backhand goes over the net. And now puck down. Picked up by Nivola. Nivola, lots of open ice here as we continue 4-on-3 for the Tigers. Nivola holds it. Fryer moves it over, right circle. Shot misses everything. Fryer will get to it. Karich in the high slot. Back to Nivela. Nivela, lots of room. Picked a corner score. Nivela, power play goal, gets his second of the game.
Okay, you're going to have to help me. So I release. Is that 8-second penalty? First hit, I release?
Yep.
Now we're 4-4.
So Nivela from Karich and Fryer on the power play. And save made here by Young. So the power play goal comes at 6:27 of the first period, pushing the Tigers' lead to 4-0. Now up left point, Karich, his shot off of skaters in front. And now White Bear Lake back to full strength. And they'll have an extended power play here for 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Shot from the blue line, deflected over the Farmington net. Karich will send it around to the far side, picked up over near the hash marks. White Bear with it. And now White Bear turns it over and cleared by Farmington.
They didn't give down that shot down here. Otherwise, they way down.
White Bear cross ice pass, now moved up along the wall and now carried back. Poked away by Arnes. Arnes now trying to make a move. Taken back by White Bear. Now they'll settle things down. Flipped in both. Has time and clears. White Bear fires it in. Turbo able to cover it. And now it's Voth heading off with a penalty. All right, so they're calling things a bit tight here. Tiger is going to have to be mindful of the penalty situation.
Well, they have enough buttons to cover it. If we get a third one in the box, I can't do it.
So now 5-on-3 advantage for White Bear. Dolan wins the physical battle and gets a clear.
Hang in there, a minute and 13.
White Bear throw it right in front. Nice save made by Turbo and clear down. So 50 seconds left on the Tracy penalty, minute and a half left on the Voth penalty. White Bear fumbled at center ice. They'll try again, dumped in. Hagedorn, first to it. Cleared up and out. And now poked away by Dolan. He'll slide it back, picked up at the line by White Bear. Pushed all the way around, picked up near side. And cleared out again by Dolan. Tigers, 3 new penalty killers out, Spice, Arnes, and Kelly. And there's the nice backdoor pass, power play goal by White Bear, and they'll go celebrate. Students pleased with that one from White Bear. And that came with just a few seconds left on the original Tracy penalty, so White Bear still on the power play. So Conan from Grisdale.
Well, now they have a 10 and 9. I'm going to go with their shot. So that's
So 4-1 hockey game here. 5:25 left to go in the first. Sent down by Farmington. Oh, maybe they... Oh, okay. Tigers back to full strength.
Oh, that one was done? I was slow?
I guess so.
All right, I'll pick it up. I had a few seconds left, but I may have been on.
Yeah, so did I. Well, either way, 5-on-5 with 5:01 left in the first. Face off. Back in front of Turbo to his right. Volt plays it up the wall. Taken away by White Bear. Well, out of the zone. Nivola taps it forward. Now moved up ahead. White Bear has it in 2-on-2. Tigers getting back. And now back out to neutral ice. Knocked down by Arnes. Punched away. Tigers. They'll pick it up. Hagedorn will skate it ahead. Gains the red line and dumps it in. Fryer will reach it. Fryer off the wall, lost it.
Get it, Cole?
Both will chase it down.
What? What are they even cheering for?
They're cheering for everything. That's what students do. White Bear in now. Puck slides in. Turtle able to cover.
Yes or no? No, I'm in right. It's a good scene today. They should
Yeah,
run.
plenty of energy here in the building. Mackey able to work it ahead. Lost it at center ice. White Bear will carry in right wing side. Pierre erases that play. Now bouncing puck comes out to Melchewski. And hand pass called against the Tigers.
What can you do there? Like, I know you can hand to yourself, but if it goes up, what are you supposed to do?
You just got to let them play it.
The other team? You might try to kind of kick it or
So neutral zone face-off. Lifted up the wall. White Bear will send it in deep. Kelly up to Melchewski. Melchewski flips one high. Puck settled down. Now Melchewski intercepts. He's got a little bit of room. Drops it back, intercepted by White Bear. Now turn back over. Pierre. And sent up ahead by White Bear. Karich in the direction of Pierre. Now sent ahead. Kelly taps it over for Melchewski. A little bit out of his reach. He'll pick it back up off the wall. White Bear gliding ahead. Good pass over. Speed shot. Save made with the blocker by Turbo. And dragged out by Melchewski. Moved over left wing side to Mackey. Mackey in across the blue line. Mackey all the way behind the White Bear net. Spice sends it back. Arnes didn't get there. Oh, we're going to go. It looked like that came out, but...
What's in the corner?
Yeah, it's a broken stick over there. Sent in by White Bear. Both. Gets it over to Hagedorn. Down under 2 minutes. Hagedorn will bring it in for Farmington. Dolan providing some support. Hagedorn still has it. Now back up high. Arness. Shot goes off of a skate. Spice wins the foot race, gets it to Dolan, but his pass gets by Hagedorn, so Tigers will have to exit the zone. Voth leaves it back for Hagedorn. Dolan, one-touch pass to Voth with speed, trying to split the D. Tapped in by White Bear. Picked up by Karich. He'll send it around. It's by Nivola. Picked up at center ice by White Bear. They'll dump it in. Quickly fired ahead, and icing will go against Farmington. Pier ready to take the face off. Punch back, not out. White Bear holds. Now Kelly on a second attempt moves it up ahead. Now right wing side, White Bear shot and solid glove save made by Turbo. So upcoming face-off will be to the left of Turbo. Battle along the wall, hops right out. White Bear lost it into the corner. Fryer will move it ahead. Finds Nivola, but rolls off of his stick. Now far side. Good stick there by Karich. Right out front, Turbo with a big save. Five seconds left. Long shot in. Knocked down by Turbo. And maybe one more shot sliding in. And first period comes to an end. All kinds of action in the first period. Tigers came out on all cylinders, got an early 4-0 lead. Goals from both Fryer, 2 by Nivola. And then White Bear Lake able to pick up a power play goal at the 9:39 mark to cut the lead to 4-1. Each team with a power play goal. And shots on goal. We've got White Bear Lake with 16 and Farmington with 11.
I'm loving the DJ. Is that better?
All right, period number 2 from the White Bear Lake Sports Center. Tigers will start with Ernest, Melchewski, and Mackey. Melchewski quickly in, tried to move it to the backhand, and Mackey rings one off the post. Both. His shot redirected. White Bear up the wall. Now out to neutral ice, fired in by Hagedorn. Melchewski down to the ice. Arness down there as well. Mackey bumps it back. And now picked up by White Bear. Over. Both tried to read that one. Taken away at neutral ice. Pushed forward by Voth. Now sent back where the Tigers will pick it up. Hagedorn moves it ahead. Almost a dangerous turnover there. Now White Bear working with it. Shot from the blue line. And we're just going to take the face-off out of the zone, I believe.
Chili's just texted me to tell me I have a free birthday dessert waiting.
Who?
Chili's.
Oh.
So maybe it didn't get to
Our neutral zone face-off, Pier. Flipped over for Spice. Spice able to find Pier. Has Dolan trailing. Pier cuts behind the net. Now up high. Karich, quick shot. Smothered by White Bear. Held by Karich. Spice turns back. Good look over for Kelly. Lots of room. Kelly shot. Save Young. All right, so now Kelly has moved back to D. He's back there with Karich. And up front, again, we've got Pier, Spice, and Dolan. Spice over for Dolan, fan on the shot. Now back, Spice. And now cleared up by White Bear.
Nice.
Kelly trying to find a little bit of room.
Get it out, boys.
And
Get
White
it
Bear
out.
takes it away. Backhand pushed wide.
Come on, Tigers.
Shot ends up going off the end boards.
They gave him a shot today.
Dolan scoops it up and makes its way out. Picked up with speed. White Bear in. Kelly defending. Now sent back behind the Farmington goal. Slides over to the far side. Right point now. And now Dolan able to take it away, flips it up ahead. Nivela gonna win the race. Nivela to the backhand, score! And Nivela picks up another hat trick. Is that his fourth? Might be his third or fourth hat trick of the season. Anyway, great effort there to turn on the Jets, beat the White Bear defender. And now Tigers are up 5-1, 2:58 into the second. Held at the blue line. Now it bounces out off of Arness, picked up by White Bear. They'll slide it in. Turbo plays it over the near side wall. Punched back in by White Bear. Hagedorn moves it around for Fryer. And Fryer will push it out to neutral ice. Picked up there by Arness. Both will skate to it, and he'll lift one in. Come all the way around the boards. Slid up ahead. Hagedorn there. Now moving over to his defensive partner, Volth. Volth off the stick of Mackey. Then Mackey able to knock it down. Carries it in. Mackey throwing one out front. Ended up going wide. No, back out front for Melchewski. Rebound sent wide by Pierre. Volth will stop it. Melchewski drops it back. Looking for Mackey. Bouncing puck is in the crease. Young is on top of it. And he'll freeze it. Spice plays it up to Kelly. And officials say you can't do that. That's roughing. So at 4:35 of the second, the power play will go to the Tigers. Tigers do have a power play goal already. That's scored by Nivola. Karich taps it back. Spice at the right point. He'll walk it up the wall. And he'll carry it all the way around far side. Moved it over for Dolan. Now up high. Karich quickly back to Dolan. Dolan down for Spice. Up high. Karich shot. Rebound comes out. Spice and Dolan in a battle along the boards. Now Karich shot through and no rebound given up by Young. I think just for that moment. So face off to the right of Young. Power play unit out is Arnes, Dolan, Spice, Volth, and Hagedorn. And a quick clear here from White Bear. Turbo fires it up ahead. Knocked down by Spice, but sent all the way back by White Bear. Now picked up by Hagedorn. Hagedorn in right wing side. Flips it into the corner now behind the White Bear net. Dolan held up. Hagedorn up high. Dolan. Spice deflects it out of play. .41 seconds left on the man advantage for Farmington. 9:05 left in the second period. Tigers up 5-1. Hagedorn, he'll send one in. Young makes the block with the pads and then grabs it with the glove. And we'll set up for another face-off. So now out we've got Pierre, Nivola, Fryer, Hagedorn, and Volth. Hagedorn will slide it up the wall for Nivola. Nivola leaves it for Pierre. Plays it up high. Now back over to Pierre, right circle. And who's the penalty going against? I saw a high stick. That's going against the Tigers? All right, so Fryer goes for high sticking. And that will end the Tiger power play.
Mine's going to end 2 seconds early. I don't know how to add to that one.
So 4 on 4 here for 18 seconds. And then White Bear will get another power play. Nivela, he's in one-on-one. Slid one over, too far in front of Pier. And now White Bear out of the penalty box. They'll go to the power play. Wrap around, came through, rebound, out and picked up. White Bear sent another shot in. Turbo with a save. And now slid in, redirected into the corner by Turbo.
Just gave him like 3 shots there. Let's have us one more than them.
And now Nivela short-handed. Nivela drags it back to the forehand. Almost. And now Tigers, though, are going to take another penalty.
This is not good.
So Tigers not showing a lot of discipline here for the first half of this game. And White Bear, 5-on-3 opportunity again. Low shot, rebound came out. And White Bear will set things up. Left circle, cross ice taken away by Mackey. Tried to clear it all the way down, at least got enough to get back into the White Bear zone. Now they'll skate it up the near side wall. Half a minute left in the 5-on-3.
Come on, Tigers.
And shot deflects up into the netting. Well, join us again tomorrow for more Junior Gold A hockey. We'll have the Tigers versus the St. Louis Park Flyers. That will begin at 8 p.m. We've got 7:03 left here in the second. Tigers are up 5-1, but White Bear 5-on-3 for another 21 seconds. Face-off won by the Bears. And now shot in and solid glove save made by the Tiger goaltender. Slot shot goes off of the stick, bounces behind the Farmington net, picked up there by White Bear. Tigers about to get one player out of the box. And White Bear, and another nice save made by Turbo.
Let's just have one more shot for Farmington.
So Neville is still in the penalty box for another 49 seconds. Fryer, Karich, Malszewski, and Kelly out for the Tigers. Karich pushes one around. Tigers unable to clear. And now this time they succeed. White Bear back in, taken away by Fryer. Fryer able to work it up. Bears through center ice. Poked away by Karich. He'll flip it up ahead, and Malszewski. He'll skate this one in. Malszewski couldn't get a shot off, but comes out to Fryer. Flips it in. Young makes the stop. And now Tiger is back to full strength. Shot comes in on Turbo. Now off the wall, cut back towards the middle, shot in, ends up behind the Farmington net.
Oh wait, 23, now they have it.
White Bear circling right back in. Pushed out. Dolan. Dolan bringing it in. Dolan score! Nice effort by Dolan. And his goal puts the Tigers up 6-1 at the 9:53 mark of the second. Arness and Hagedorn getting the assists on the Dolan goal. Scooped up ahead, Dolan. Over to Spice, now Spice breaking in, Spice shot! Save made by Young, and Dolan ends up in the net. So we'll get a whistle. Neutral zone face-off. Tigers send it back. Hagedorn will collect. He'll come out the near side. Played up for Malcheski. He'll tap it out to neutral ice. Taken away by White Bear. Top of the right circle. Fumbled it away. Hagedorn able to bump it over for Malcheski. He'll push it back for Voth. And Pierre out with it. Scooped up ahead, bouncing in, and Young will cover. Malcheski tried to play it into the corner. And now White Bear has it. Long stretch pass. Misses everybody, and we'll get an icing going against White Bear. So face off, back in front of Young. Pierce squares up. Tap towards the goal by Nivola. Threw one right out into the slot. Reached forward by Kirich. And now 3.5 to go in the second. Play in the far corner. Comes out Nivola. He rips one on goal. Young makes the stop. Now Nivola again. And another hard shot, but a nice save made by White Bear. Arness will take the offensive zone draw. White Bear wins it. Moved it out to neutral ice. Taken away by Arness. And Fryer will push it down low. Slid up ahead. Arness takes it back. Now back behind the White Bear net. Sent around. Nivola stops it along the wall. Fryer over there as well. And White Bear back. Goes off the skate of Voth. Voth rims it around, picked up deflected off of Turbo. And we'll get a nice thing against the Tigers. 2:08 left in the second.
I might just leave you. Break.
So face off to the left of Turbo. Shot in, save made. Face off upcoming.
You sold one extra for us. It was a long time ago on the power play. I thought we had a shot, but they didn't count.
Thrown right out front. And a little more pushing and shoving. Official's going to let that one go. Face off again to the left of Turbo. Puck sliding out front. And now is the net off? It is. That's why we get another stoppage. And Tigers sending out 5 fresh skaters. Lifted up but not out, kicked up the wall by White Bear. And Arnes comes out with it. Gains the red line, dumps it in. Picked up by White Bear. Now held by Mackey. Karich. His shot goes wide. Malshevsky right out front. Pass comes out high. Karich sends one in, redirected wide by Malshevsky. Down under a minute here in the second period. Bears away with it. Knocked down by Malshevsky. And now moved ahead and sent in. Picked up by Farmington. Long pass ahead goes to Malshevsky. It leaves it for Pier. Malshevsky sent hard into the boards. That's going to be a penalty coming against White Bear. Malshevsky again. Now we're going to get 2, maybe against the same kid. I don't know if it was, but I think we got a pair of penalties coming against White Bear. So let's see what the call is here, because both officials had signaled penalties at different times. And yet, somehow out of all that, there's no White Bear player in the penalty box. The door is open. Kind of feel like that should be 2 separate penalties. We'll see what finally gets worked out.
White Bear only has 4 out there, so I think they're going.
So, and that's Wicklund. That's his. Is that his third? Yeah, so Wicklund picked up 2 on that one, so he's got the double minor up. And he should be gone, because that's 4 penalties, and he is...
I don't know how to do a 4-minute penalty.
He is exiting the White Bear Lake bench. And now penalty will be served by Regstad. And so with 12.6 left, Tigers will have 4 minutes of power play time. Shot in, nice save made by Young. And yeah, Wickland picking up all kinds of penalties there. 2 minutes for roughing, and then a 2 and a 10 for boarding. Shot goes off the right pad. And second period will finish with the Tigers up 6-1. 2 more goals in that period for Farmington. Nivla secures the hat trick, and Dolan adds a goal as well. Shots on goal. Tigers now out front with 27 shots. They picked up 16 in that second period, and the Bears picked up 10 for a 2-period total, 26. We'll take a break for intermission here, and we'll be back for the start of the third period.